Dear seekers of wisdom from around the world, today we will continue the recitation of the Sampurna Srimad Bhagavad Gita chapter by chapter, and we will study Chapter 2, Sankhya Yoga. Before starting, let us once again understand briefly about the Srimad Bhagavad Gita. The Srimad Bhagavad Gita contains a total of 18 chapters. Traditionally, it is said to have 700 shlokas, while some books mention 701 shlokas. The reason is chapter 13, Kshetra Yoga. Some versions contain 35 shlokas, while traditional commentaries such as Shankaracharya Bhashya include 34 shlokas. Please mail us or drop on chat which version you prefer to listen to. The entire teaching of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita took place on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. The speaker was Sri Krishna, and the listener was Arjuna. Distribution of the shlokas in the Srimad Bhagavad Gita is as follows. Sri Krishna 574 shlokas, Arjuna 84 shlokas, Sanjaya 41 shlokas, and Dhritarashtra only one shlok. Today we begin Chapter 2, Sankhya Yoga. This chapter contains 72 shlokas. We will read each shlok and understand its meaning. I will mention the shlok number as we proceed. At the end, we will understand the overall essence and summary of the chapter. Shlok 1. Sanjay Uvach, Tantata Karipya Vishmashupur Nakulekshana, Vishidant Midan Vakyam Uvach Madhusudana. Meaning, Sanjaya said that Arjuna was filled with compassion, and his eyes were full of tears. Seeing him overwhelmed with sorrow, Sri Krishna spoke these words to him. Shlok 2. Shri Bhagwanuvach, Kutastva Kashmal Midam Vishme Samupastitam, Anaryajushtamaswargyam Kirtikram Arjun. Meaning, Sri Krishna said, O Arjuna, how has this delusion come upon you at such a critical moment? It is not worthy of a noble person, and it does not lead to heaven or honor. Shlok 3. Klebya masamagama par netatvayupadyate, Kshudran erididor balente kvotisht paranta. Meaning, O Partha, do not yield to cowardice. This weakness does not suit you. Abandon this petty weakness of heart, and arise, O conqueror of enemies. Shlok 4. Arjunuvach, Katham Bhishmamha Sankhya Dronancha Madhusudan, Ishudbhya Pratyotsami Pujara Visudan. Meaning, Arjuna said, O Krishna, how can I shoot arrows in battle against Bhishma and Drona, who are worthy of my respect and worship? Shlok 5. Gurun hatva hi mahanubhavan, Shreyo bhoktu bekashyampi loke, Hatvart ka maistu guru nier, Bunjiye bhogan rujir pradigdhan. Meaning, it will be better for me to live in this world by begging them to kill these great teachers. If I kill them, the pleasures and wealth I gain will be stained with their blood. Shlok 6. na jetad vidma katarno gariyo, yadva jayam yadiva no jayue, yanev hatva na jiji vishama, devastitaye pramukhe dhartarashtraya. Meaning, we do not know which is better for us, whether we should win or be defeated. Those whom we do not wish to kill stand before us in battle. Shlok 7. Karpane dosho bhat svabhava, prichhami tvan dharma samujjitare, yat shreyasyan nishchitam bruhi tanme, shishyasteha shadi ma tva prapannam. Meaning, my nature is overcome by weakness, and my mind is confused about my duty. I ask you to guide me. I am your disciple, and I surrender to you. Please instruct me. Shlok 8. Nahi prapashyami mamapnudyat, yachok muchoshnam indriyanam, avape bhumavaspetnam riddhan, rajyan suranampi jadipatyan. Meaning, I do not see any means by which this sorrow that dries up my senses can be removed, even if I obtain a prosperous kingdom on earth or sovereignty over the gods. Shlok 9. Sanjay Uvach, Evmuktva Rishikesham Gudakesha Paranta, Nayotse iti Govinda Muktva Tushni Babhuvha. Meaning, Sanjaya said, after speaking thus Arjuna told Krishna that he would not fight, and then he became silent. Shlok 10. Tamuvaja Rishikesha Prasanib Bharat, Senurubhyor Madhye Vishidant Midan Vacha. Meaning, then Sri Krishna smiling spoke these words to Arjuna, who was full of sorrow between the two armies. Shlok 11. Shri Bhagwan Vach, Ashocyanan Vashochastvam Pragyavadanscha Bhashse, Gatasum Gatasumsha Nanushochanti Panditare. Meaning, you are grieving for those who should not be grieved, for yet you speak words of wisdom. Wise people do not mourn for the living or the dead. Shlok 12. Natvevahan jatu nasam natvang neme janadipare, najev na bhavishyama sarve vaimata param. Meaning, never was there a time when I did not exist, nor you nor these kings, and in the future none of us shall cease to exist. Shlok 13. Denosmin yatha dehe komaran yevnan zara, tatha dehantra praptir dhirastatra namuhyati. Meaning, just as the soul passes from childhood to youth to old age within the body, similarly, it passes into another body after death. The wise are not confused by this. Shlok 14. Matras prashast konte shitoshna suktu adhyay, Agma Payano Nityastastikshas Bharat. Meaning, O son of Kunti, sensations of heat and cold pleasure and pain arise from contact of the senses with objects. They are temporary and should be endured patiently. Shlok 15. Yan hi na vechintete purusham purushasha, samdue kasuthan dhiran somritatvaya kalpate. meaning one who remains steady in both happiness and distress becomes eligible for immortality. Slok 16. Nasto vidyate dhavo na bhavo vidyate sata. Ubyorpi darishtontastunyosta tattvadarshibhya. Meaning, the unreal has no existence, and the real never ceases to exist. This truth has been realized by those who see reality. Slok 17. Avinashitu tadvidhi yen sarvamidam tatam. Vinasham veyasyase nakaschit kartumarati. Meaning, know that the soul which pervades a body is indestructible. No one can destroy this eternal reality. Slok 18. Antavant ime deha nityasyoktaye sharirine. Anashino pramese tasmad yujyas bharat. Meaning, the body is perishable, but the soul is eternal and immeasurable. Therefore, O Arjuna, arise and fight. Slok 19. Ye enam veti hantaran yaschenam manyate hatam. Uboto na vijanito nayan hanti nahanyate. Meaning, he who thinks the soul kills or is killed does not understand. The soul neither kills nor is killed. Slok 20. Na jayate mriyate vakadachit. Nayam bhutva bhavitavana bhuya. Ajo nitya shashvatoyam purano. Na hanyate hanyamane sharire. Meaning, the soul is never born and never dies. It is eternal, everlasting, and ancient. Even when the body is destroyed, the soul is not destroyed. Slok 21. Vasansi jirnani yatha vihai. Navani grihnati naroprani. Tatha sharirani vihai jirna. Nyani sanyati navani dehi. Meaning, just as a person discards old clothes and wears new ones, a soul leaves the old body and takes on a new one. Slok 22. Nanan chindanti shastrani nanan dehti pavaka. Na janan kledyantapo na shosheti maruta. Meaning, weapons cannot cut the soul of fire, cannot burn it water, cannot wet it, and wind cannot dry it. Slok 23. Achidyoyam dahyoyam kledyo shoshe evcha. Nitya sarvagata sthanur chiloyan sanatna. Meaning, the soul cannot be cut, burned, wetted, or dried. It is eternal, all-pervading, stable, and everlasting. Slok 24. Avyaktoyam chintyoyam vikaryoyam uchyate. Tasmadevam viditvenam nanushojitumarasi. Meaning, the soul is invisible, inconceivable, and unchangeable. Knowing this, you should not grieve. Slok 25. Avyaktoyam chintyoyam vikaryoyam uchyate. Tasmadevam viditvenam nanushojitumarasi. Meaning, even if you think the soul repeatedly takes birth and dies, still you should not grieve. Slok 26. Achena nityajatam nityam va manyasimritam. Tathapi tvam mahabaho nevam shojitumarasi. Meaning, for one who is born, death is certain, and for one who dies, birth is certain. Therefore you should not lament. Slok 27. Jat se hi dhruvo mrityu dhruvan janma mrit se cha tasmad pariharyarthe natvan shojitumarasi. Meaning, all beings are unmanifest in the beginning, manifest in the middle, and unmanifest again at the end, so why grieve? Slok 28. Avyaktadini bhutani vyaktamajyani bharat avyakt nidnanev tatraka paridevna. Meaning, some see the soul as a wonder, some speak of it as a wonder, and some hear of it as a wonder, yet few truly understand it. Slok 29. Ashcharyavat pashyati kaschidinmasharyavat vati tathav janya. Ashcharyavat chinmanya shrinoti shrutva pena ved najav kaschid. Meaning, the soul dwelling in the body is eternal and cannot be slain. Therefore you should not grieve for any living being. Slok 30. Dehi nityam vajyoen dehe sarvasya bharat tasmat sarvani bhutani natvam shojitumarasi. Meaning, considering your duty as a warrior, you should not hesitate, because for a warrior, there is nothing more honorable than a righteous war. Slok 31. Swadharmam pi chavekshe na vikampitu Dharmayadhi yuddhat shreyone kshatriyase na vidyate. Meaning, fortunate warriors get such an opportunity for battle, which opens the gates of heaven. Slok 32. Yadvichya chopannam svargadvaram pavritam sukhina kshatriya parth labhante yuddhamidrishan. Meaning, if you do not perform this righteous duty, you will lose your honor and incur sin. Slok 33. Achetva miman dharmen sangraman na karishyasi tata swadharman kirtin chahitva papam vapsasi. Meaning, people will speak of your dishonor forever, and dishonor is worse than death. Slok 34. Akirtin japi bhutani kathishyanti te vyam samabhavit se jakirtir marnatirichite. Meaning, great warriors will think that you fled from battle out of fear, and your reputation will fall. Slok 35. Bhayadranadu mansente tvam maharthaya yeshan chatvam bahumto bhutva yasisi lagvam. Meaning, your enemies will mock your strength and speak insulting words about you. Slok 36. Avachivadansha bahun vadishinti tavaitaya nindant stav samarthen tato duektara nukim. Meaning, if you die, you will attain heaven. And if you win, you will enjoy the kingdom of earth. Therefore arise and fight. Slok 37. Hato va prapsyasi swargan jitva va bhokshyasi mahim tasmaduttisht konte yuddhai krit nishchaya. Meaning, treat happiness and sorrow gain and lost victory and defeat equally, and then fight. In this way you will not incur sin. Slok 38. Suktu ehte samikritva labhalabho jaya jayo. Tato yudhai yujyas nevam papam vapsisi. Meaning, now I will explain the path of wisdom through which you can free yourself from the bondage of action. Shlok 39. Esha te bhita sankhya buddhiryogit vimashrinu. Buddhya yukto ye part karma bandhan prahasyasi. Meaning, in this path no effort is wasted, and even a little practice protects one from great fear. Shlok 40. Neha bhikramna shosti pratyavayo na vidyate. Swalpamapyasya dharma se trayate mahto bhayat. Meaning, a person with firm determination has a single-focused intellect, whereas those without determination have scattered minds. Shlok 41. Vyavsayatmika buddhireke kurunandan. Bahushakha henantash buddhyo vyavsayinam. Meaning, ignorant people are attached only to the flowery words of the Vedas, which promise pleasure and heaven. Shlok 42. Yamimai pushpita vajam pravdante vipaschita. Vedvadartai part nanyadastiti vadina. Meaning, they remain attached to enjoyment and material power, and their minds cannot remain steady. Shlok 43. Kamat mana swargapra janma karma phal pradam. Kriya vishesh bahula bhogeshwarekti prati. Meaning, rise above the three qualities of nature and remain balanced and self-controlled. Shlok 44. Bhogeshwarya prasaktana taya parichetsam. Vyavsayatmika buddhya samajo na vidyate. Meaning, for one who has realized truth, the Vedas become limited in their importance. Shlok 45. Tre gune vishya veda nistre gunyo bhavarjun. Nirdvanvo nitya sattvastho niryogakshem atmavan. Meaning, you have the right to perform your actions, but never to the fruits of those actions. Shlok 46. Yavanarth utpane sarvata samprutotke. Tavan sarveshu vedeshu brahmanasya vijanata. Meaning, perform action without attachment to success or failure. This balanced attitude is called yoga. Shlok 47. Karmane vadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachan. Ma karma phaletu bhurmate sangostva karmani. Meaning, action motivated by desire for results is inferior, therefore take refuge in wisdom. Shlok 48. Yogastha kuru karmani sangam tyaktva dhananjay. Sitya siddhyoya samo bhutva samatvam yog uchite. Meaning, one who performs actions with wisdom becomes free from both good and bad results. Shlok 49. Duren hevran karm buddhyoga dhananjay. Buddho sharanmanvich kripnaya phalitva. Meaning, those who abandon attachment to the fruits of action become free from the cycle of birth and attain the highest state. Shlok 50. Buddhi yukto jahati hubhe sukrit dushkrite. Tasmad yogai yujyas yoga karmasu kaushlan. Meaning, when your intellect crosses a confusion of delusion, you will attain steady wisdom. Shlok 51. Karmajam buddhiyukta hi phalam tyaktva manishine. Janma bandvinirmukta padam gacchante namyan. Meaning, when your mind becomes steady and unwavering, you will attain yoga. Shlok 52. Yada te mokalilam buddhirvetitrishati. Tada gantasi nirvedan shrotvese shutsecha. Meaning, Arjuna asks about the characteristics of a person with steady wisdom. Shlok 53. Shruti vipratipannate yada sthaseti nischala. Samadhavajla buddhistada yogam vapsisi. Meaning, Sri Krishna explains that a person who abandons all desires and remains satisfied within the self is called a person of steady wisdom. Shlok 54. Arjunuvaj Sthit pragyase ka bhasha samajisse keshav Sthit piya kim prabhashit kimasit vrajit kim. Meaning, Arjuna asks what are the characteristics of a person with stable wisdom and how such a person speaks, sits, and walks. Shlok 55. Shri Bhagavanuvaj Prajhati yada kaman sarvan parth manoktan Atmane vatmana tushte sthit pragyasta dochite. Meaning, when a person abandons all desires of the mind and becomes satisfied within the self, he is called a person of steady wisdom. Shlok 56. Due keshvanudvignamnaye sukheshu viktaspriya vitra gabhe krodha sthiti muniruchite. Meaning, one who is not disturbed in sorrow and not attached to happiness, and who is free from fear, anger, and attachment, is called a sage of steady mind. Shlok 57. Ya sarvatran visnesta tat prapye shubhashubhan nabhinandati nadveshtita se pragya pratishtita. Meaning, one who remains unattached in all situations and neither rejoices nor hates has stable wisdom. Shlok 58. Yada sonharte chayan kurmongani sarvasha indriyani indriyarthe vistase pragya pratishtita. Meaning, when a person withdraws the senses from objects like a tortoise withdrawing its limbs as wisdom becomes steady. Shlok 59. Vishya vinivartante niraharase dehine rasvarjan rasopyase parandrishtva nivarte. Meaning, objects of senses may leave, but attachment remains until supreme truth is realized. Shlok 60. Jyayato vishyam punsa sangaste shuk jayate sangat sanjayate kama kamat krodho bijayate. Meaning, thinking about sense objects leads to attachment leads to desire, and desire leads to anger. Shlok 61. Krodhat bhavti samoh samohat smriti vibhrama smriti granshad buddhinasho buddhinashat pranashati. Meaning, from anger comes delusion, from delusion loss of memory, from loss of memory destruction of intelligence, and from destruction of intelligence one is ruined. Slok 62. Ragadvesh viyuktestu vishyanindriyansharan atmavashir vidhyatma prasad madhigachati. Meaning, a person who controls the senses and remains free from attachment and hatred attains peace. Slok 63. Prasade sarvaduakhana hanirashok jayate prasanchet sohyashu buddhi parivtishate. Meaning, with inner peace all suffering ends and the intellect becomes steady. Slok 64. Nasti buddhiryukt se najayukt se bhavna najabhavyata shantir shantse kuta sukham. Meaning, a restless mind cannot have wisdom or peace, and without peace there can be no happiness. Slok 65. Indriyana hi charta yanmanunu vidhyete tadasya harti pragya vayunamivam hasi. Meaning, when the mind follows wandering senses, it carries away the wisdom just like the wind carries away a boat. Slok 66. Tasmadesya mahabaho nigrihitani sarvasya indriyani indriyarthebhisya pragya pratisthita. Meaning, therefore one who controls the senses has steady wisdom. Slok 67. Yan nisha sarvabhutana tasyan jagrati sanyami yasyan jagrati bhutani sanisha pashito muneye. Meaning, what is night for ordinary beings is wakefulness for the self-controlled sage, and what is wakefulness for ordinary people is night for the wise. Slok 68. Apure manam cha pratishtan samudramapa pravishanti yadvat tadvat kama yem pravishanti sarve sa shanti mapnoti nakam kami. Meaning, just as rivers enter the ocean, yet the ocean remains steady, the person who is not disturbed by desires attains peace. Slok 69. Vihai kamanya sarvan pumasjarti nispriya nirmamo nirhankara sashantim digachati. Meaning, one who abandons all desires and lives free from attachment, ego, and possessiveness attains peace. Slok 70. Apure manam cha pratishtan samudramapa pravishanti yadvat tadvat kama yem pravishanti sarve sa shanti mapnoti nakam kami. Meaning, such a state is called the Brahmi state, in which a person remains steady and peaceful. Slok 71. Vihai kamanya sarvan pumasjati niespriya nirmamo nirhankara sashantim digachati. Meaning, one who remains in this state, even at the time of death, attains liberation. Slok 72. Esha brahmi stitya parth nena prapya vimuhyati stitva syaman kalapi brahmanirvan richati. Meaning, O Arjuna, this is a divine state of realization, and one who attains it is never deluded and ultimately achieves liberation. Chapter Insight. This chapter explains that when a person is trapped between duty and attachment, he becomes unable to make decisions. Even Arjuna, a great warrior, becomes shaken when he sees his own relatives standing before him. A conflict arises between duty and emotion. Arjuna's sorrow becomes the reason for the divine knowledge of the Bhagavad Gita spoken by Sri Krishna. Sorrow, confusion, and questioning often become the beginning of true wisdom. Chapter Summary. Seeing Arjuna overwhelmed with sorrow, Sri Krishna begins to guide him. He tells Arjuna that such weakness and attachment are not appropriate for a warrior. Krishna first explains the nature of the soul. The soul is never born and never dies. The body is temporary, but the soul is eternal and indestructible. Therefore, mourning for death is not appropriate. Then Krishna reminds Arjuna of his duty. For a warrior, performing a righteous battle is the greatest duty. If he avoids a battle, he will lose his honor. Krishna then explains the principle of karma yoga. A person should perform actions but should not be attached to the results. Perform your duty but do not worry about the outcome. Krishna further teaches a yoga of balance, accepting pleasure and pain, gain and loss, victory and defeat with the same mind. Finally, Krishna explains the qualities of a person with steady wisdom called Stitpragya. Such a person is not disturbed by sorrow nor attached to happiness. He controls his senses and remains calm and peaceful. This chapter teaches that the right understanding of life brings clarity and solves confusion. The deep message of this chapter is that when confusion and suffering arise, true knowledge shows the path, just as Arjuna's sorrow is slowly transforming into wisdom. Main teachings of this chapter. First, the soul is eternal and the body is temporary. Second, performing one duty is true righteousness. Third, perform action without attachment to the result. Fourth, maintaining balance in life is yoga. And fifth, steady wisdom leads to true peace. For today, please allow us to conclude. Thank you all very much. Tomorrow we will continue with the next chapter. Until then, Jai Shri Krishna.